Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode of the Scumbag Podcast. We here to talk that shit and talk that shit only. Yo, um, yeah, I know I said I was gonna drop every week. I did record a podcast last week. I promise you I did, right? But I recorded it with one of my homies and our conversation kind of got a little explicit. So I've been trying to see should I put it out or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, here we talk shit. I'm normally by myself and I really enjoyed myself. And it's hilarious. I swear to God, if I put this episode out, y'all are gonna be dying laughing. Like when I was editing it, I at least watched that video like 100 times. It's super fucking funny. We just talking shit. And these are our opinions and our opinions alone. I want to put that blanket statement out there. You know what I'm saying? So just in case I do put it out, these are the opinions of the Scumbag Podcast and the Scumbag Podcast only, not an opinion of anybody that we are in connection with or anything, just a Scumbag Podcast. But I'm probably gonna put that out for y'all after I put this out. We might do a 2-for-1 this week. You know what I'm saying? Just because people did hit me up, it was like, yo, you said it was gonna be every week, and it wasn't. But we did record last week. But when I was editing it, like I'm not even gonna hold y'all on it, but I'm gonna let y'all see for yourself. I'm gonna put it out. So I'm gonna put it out later on this week. I'm gonna put this out. Hopefully I can get this edited and put this out today. And then I'll put out the other one probably like the middle of the week, like Wednesday or something, just to, hold people over and just like once y'all see it, if you sensitive, don't watch it. But if you can understand like sarcasm and just being funny and just saying shit that comes to your mind, you gonna love that shit. And let me know if y'all want more of that, because that's ultimately what the Scumbag Podcast was supposed to be about, which is just talking shit, vibing off of each other, drinks, shout out. You see what it is. Yeah, shout out to Don Julio Reposado. But yeah, I'm gonna put that out later on this week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I appreciate everybody that watched the last video. When it comes to this, I'm happy if one person watches. You know what I'm saying? Because it's therapeutic for me just to get on here and just to talk about my opinions. And we had over 100 people that watched the videos. I think it was like 60 people that listened to the audio. So man, thank y'all. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to doing more of these and helping this grow. You know what I'm saying? Because I want it to be a brand. I want to get t-shirts, I want to get merch. And I wanted to get to the biggest potential that it can be, whether that's, we got 100, in the last video, whether that's 200, if that's what we normally get, I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Just the core people that fuck with me and that watch it and that look forward to just the commentary. Man, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, I definitely want y'all to keep listening. And I definitely want to keep dropping content, and I will. You know what I'm saying? We got the cameras as y'all. If you listening to the audio, you won't be able to see. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to see me now. So, man, just shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody that shared it, everybody that gave me feedback, even people I didn't know they watched it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to all of y'all, and I appreciate it. And yo, keep watching. Hold on 1 second, because Tux, he been chilling all day, but all of a sudden, now that I'm recording, he want to make all this noise. Relax, Tux. I had to put the puppy cage up, the puppy gate up, because bruh, like I got all this new equipment, and he just be doing too much. Like I had bought some Alexander McQueen's, right? I bought them. I really wanted them. Like I had got some for Christmas. But I didn't really know if I could pull it off or whatever. And they was the all black ones with the white bottoms. But I wanted the all white ones, so I got them, and I paid for them. And they like $400-$500. And I took them out the box. They was delivered here. I took them out of the box, put them on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill them with this. And I was gonna have them for my trip, which we're gonna talk about in a second. But I'm like, yeah, yo, we gonna kill him with this. Like the all white, like I had the all white shirt, like I had it all planned out. So I left. I put them on my little coffee table, and I left. And I came back, and Tux demolished them. Like I didn't even get a chance to post a picture with him. I didn't get a chance to to let one person see, or even me put them on with my fit and everything. And I came back, and he demolished them. Like you would have thought I had these shoes for a year, and I wore them every day. That's how bad they look. Like I had to throw them in the trash. Like it was so bad. I was super pissed off at him. Like if anybody would have came to me that day and would have been like, "Yo, we'll offer you $20 for Tux," even though I paid a lot more than that for him, he would have been gone. Cause that's how bad he pissed me off that day, man. And he tore up my shoes and shit. So that's why I got the puppy gate up. So I know it in the last episode, y'all seen him roaming around. We might let him do that, in a couple of episodes. But right now, he needs to learn boundaries. So I got the puppy gate up. So I guess he know that I'm recording right now. So that's why he making all this noise and stuff. But we gonna work through it. But yeah, your boy is back from South Beach, Miami. Ho, I probably would tab it toe. And man, I had an amazing time, yo. Amazing. Like I didn't want to come back. Like I'd never been to Florida. I never even touched, what I'm saying, the ocean before. And like, the first thing I did when we got down there is, I stuck my feet in the water because that's something I just always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And it was just everything for me. You know what I'm saying? I drunk a lot of tequila, had some cigars, chill, ate good, had my people down there, man, and it was lovely. Like I really did not want to come back. Like if I could have found me a job to be making, what I'm saying, a good amount of money and find me a dope place to live down there, I would have not came back. I would have changed my name to South Beach down there. Promise you, man. I definitely would have. Like it was definitely a lot. Like even this morning when I got up, like I knew I had to get on the plane, and it was just like, a somber moment because it's like, damn, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I left on Thursday. I came back this morning, and while I was down, there was just good vibes, man, good people. I'm not really that outgoing and making new friends. Like, what I'm saying? I chill with the people that I came with. And, my cousin, he came down there with us too. And he's more outgoing and stuff like that. So he, what I'm saying, he met some cool people, and we end up warming up to each other and just meeting some cool people down there and networking and people that I seen that I was cool with that I just met down there in South Beach. They subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram. I do the same with whatever content that they had, and it was just a good time, man. Just good vibes, good weather, good views. Just it's just a whole vibe down there, and I never been there before. Like if you know me, Vegas is one of my favorite spots. Vegas is a place that I go to about 3-4 times out the year, just because Vegas is also a vibe. And ever since the first time I went down to Vegas, I just fell in love with it. And that's how I feel about Miami right now. Like if I would go back this weekend and like just chill and do the same shit all over again. Like, I don't really do the whole tourist or just, venturing out, but I enjoy just relaxing on the beach, reading a book, you know what I'm saying? Getting in the water. I felt like a kid. Like I was down there catching waves and shit, like just being in the water and shit. Like it was just super dope, man. And I want to do more of that. So I think Miami might be my new Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we try to be as cautious as possible because you have to be during these times with COVID-19 and, the rapidness of all these growing cases and things like that. So, down there, even just walking outside, you know what I'm saying? You have to have on, you got to have on a mask. If you don't have on a mask, they can fine you $50 every time they see you without a mask. So I didn't see anybody get fined, but that is their requirement down there. And of course, we made sure that we had ours on everywhere that we went, but it was just good, man. We had some, I don't even know what this pizza place was, and I love pizza if you know me. And I just ordered it and it was fire. Like it was better than a lot of places in Chicago. And it was just like a late night tip. Like, yo, let's order something to eat. We ordered some pizza and it was fire, yo. And man, like I'm happy to be back home, you know what I'm saying? But that was needed for me. Like those are the things that make me happy and that bring me joy is just like, you know what I'm saying, being able to travel to different places and, and see different things and just relax. Like it's a whole vibe down there. Like everybody is out there and they bathe in suits, you know what I'm saying? And everybody just chilling, drinking, smoking. And we was at the pool. We went to the beach. We had our little lawn chair and our umbrella, and it was just amazing, man. And it definitely helps put a lot of things into perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a lot of things that's going on in the world, and and most of us all have been cooped up in the house, due to COVID-19 and coronavirus and all these other things, and you know, that caused a lot of everything, anxiety, depression, whatever, all those different things. So it was just good to get away, you know what I'm saying, and just chill and just have a good time and and just relax. So I definitely appreciated that and I definitely want to do more of that. And yeah, and I would suggest that to anybody, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you going through something, if you feeling like something, ain't nothing like a trip. It ain't nothing like a vacation, like just chilling. And more so than Vegas, I would suggest Miami. You know what I'm saying? You can go chill out on the beach, soak in the sun, you know what I'm saying, and vibe out. And that shit helped me a lot. Like I'm in much better spirits than I've been in a long time, especially since we've been in the quarantine or the lockdown for the COVID-19. So I would suggest that to everybody, man. I can't even describe it, but it was a vibe, man. And it was something that was definitely needed, you know. But I really didn't have a lot to really get into with this episode. I just wanted to come in and just check in and make sure that I do drop something, and you see, got the camera adjusted a little bit. Hopefully you can see my skyline from my window and you know what I'm saying, the little decor. But it wasn't a whole lot, that I wanted to talk about. I did want to keep my word that I was going to release some content and just do that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really, since I've been gone, I haven't really checked the pulse of the city and seen everything that was going on. I know that there's been like protesting and stuff. I see that they did it at the mayor house and different things like that. Um, but that's another thing. Like I don't necessarily understand, you know, why people are so mad at Lori Lightfoot. Like I like her. I think that she's a black woman, first of all, the first black woman to be the mayor in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And she comes on TV every day and she speaks for us. She speaks on our behalf. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what else do people want. Like I see her trying, and I don't know if maybe I'm missing something, or maybe it is something that I haven't done enough research on. But I didn't vote for her because I didn't know who she was. You know what I'm saying? I voted for somebody else, but since she's been in office, I've been happy with the job that she's been doing. She's been keeping us up to date every day on the COVID-19 cases and everything that's going on, and also just with the violence in the city. You know what I'm saying? And she's been keeping it real. You know, even when it comes to talking about the president, she's been keeping it real. So I don't necessarily know what the whole gripe is with her, because with her, she's only one person. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many things that she can do to try to help the city with the violence. Like, she's only one person. To me, we can't depend on her. We can't depend on anybody to help us in our city. We have to depend on each other. You know what I'm saying? We have to hold each other accountable in order to help with the violence that's going on with this in the city. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, she's been giving grants and different things like that, and those things help. But also, what help is us holding each other accountable and being like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We can't have this no more. We can't have this in our neighborhood. Our kids can't even go outside and play. They've been killing so many kids just during this whole pandemic. It's fucking sad. And it's not just kids. They've been killing innocent people. They've been killing women, innocent men, going and shooting at in crowds and not even hitting their target. You know what I'm saying? And what do you want the mayor to do? For her to jump in front of the bullets? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that I really don't understand about this entire thing. Like, I've been seeing people just shitting on her, and I just don't understand it. And maybe it's my lack of information, or maybe I don't know enough. But from what I see in a job that she's been doing a hell of a job. We would have never got this type of leadership with the other mayors, with Rahm Emanuel, or with the Dailies, or none of that. Somebody that can speak up for us when they come and they shitting on our city because niggas is out here shooting motherfuckers and shit. And we like, yo, we got this. We gonna figure this out. But also keeping it real with us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if there is something I don't know. Like, yo, reach out to me. I'm always open to new information. And yeah, like I just at this point I just don't get it. But I think that we definitely got to hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? And if you know somebody that's out here hitting licks like we, find them some help. There's no way that anybody that's out here that can take another life is definitely dealing with some mental issues. I know we like to say, "Oh, these is real niggas," but they not. These motherfuckers is dealing with some shit. If you got to go pop a gang of pills and or get fucked up just to go out and hit a lick, or go out and shoot somebody, or go out and do a drill, then that's not for you. You probably should find something else. Like, and then y'all out here and now y'all killing babies and shit. Like, that shit just sad, especially a nigga that got kids. And as a father, like, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, if something happened to my shorties, I don't even want to think about it. But it wouldn't be nobody that could stop me. So yeah, if you know some dudes, whoever that's out here, or if you know a young lady that's dealing with a dude that's out here in the street that's doing this stupid shit, yo, reach out to her. Cause a lot of this shit that these niggas is doing is to impress chicks. Cause they want to be the toughest dude. You know what I'm saying? They want to walk around and, do things that impress women, like, having respect and, other dudes fearing you and shit. But that's a whole nother way that you could do that. And you ain't got to risk your life. Like, get you some money, like, figure it out, stack it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was a shorty, they always told me, like, you will always lose money chasing women, but you will never lose women chasing money. Like, they gonna be there. Like, if you just go and you figure it out, and I understand that we don't have all the opportunities in the hood that everybody else does, or that other communities do. And those are facts. We've been given a shitty hand since day one, you know? But killing each other and doing all this shit is not gonna make it no better for nobody, especially if you're a person out here that got kids. I will hope that you will want a better future and have your kids not grow up in the same shit and have to go through and do the same shit that you had to do. So I don't have all the answers, of course. I don't know shit. But I just wish that there was some type of way that we can get out, and and these dudes, they'll be open to a conversation, or open to thinking about things differently, or open to, just even the basic problem solving skills. Like there's nothing tough about shooting nobody. Anybody can grab a gun. Like anybody, a 5-year-old can grab a gun, a grown man can grab a gun and shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing tough about that. But was being a real nigga is taking care of your family, making sure your mama's straight, making sure your girl's straight, and you know what I'm saying, and just being productive, Um, and I see, and I have a lot of these conversations with people that's not really from the city. Like they might be from the outskirts or from other places, and they'll talk about the violence and different things like that, and they'll be like, why they not protesting? They protesting police killing police. Why they ain't protesting the dudes in the hood killing these kids? And that's a legit question. If you never lived in the hood, if you never lived in poverty, if you never lived in a crime-ridden area, those are a legit question to somebody. But the real answer is you can't protest poverty. You can't protest killings. You can't protest crime. The only thing that can go against that is opportunities, jobs, making a good living. You know what I'm saying? If dudes was able to provide for their family by doing something productive, I think that most dudes would. But a lot of those things don't come so easily. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of companies out here that you have to start on the ground floor, and you have to work your way up, and that might take years. And some people don't look at it from that time. So yeah, we can't march down the street and be like, stop killing the babies, even though people do. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't see that as a viable end to crime, because crime happens where there's poverty. People don't really have hope. They don't really have resources. So it's get it by any means necessary. And that just creates a whole nother sort of issues. But yeah, I don't have the answers, and I wish that there was definitely a blueprint of how to, you know, just help these young men that's out here that's doing these type of things, and help these young women too. You know what I'm saying? Because Chicago is definitely getting a bad rap everywhere that we go. And that's not the city. That's only a small fraction of the city. You know, the people that's out here actually killing these kids and shooting each other all the time, these are a small fraction of the black people that live in Chicago. This is not everybody. Everybody that come from the city ain't a goon. Everybody that's living in the city right now ain't a goon, ain't a hitter, ain't all of that. Most of us is out here trying to figure it out and trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And trying to stay away from the bullshit and stay alive. Um, but yeah, like I don't want to stay on the sad shit, but that's real shit though. Like this is some shit that's really going on in our city that we need to figure out. And I don't think that we can just make the mayor figure it out or depend on the mayor to figure it out, because she walked into this issue. Rahm Emanuel dealt with the same shit. The